Ladies and gents, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my no-fuss pan-seared chicken thighs. They're super juicy, tender, delicious, and easy to make. So this is my chicken. Just like my steak, I sourced this online. This is 2 kilograms worth of chicken thighs, and it's roughly around 27,000 won, which again, if I give perspective in terms of USD, it's roughly $24. So it's a great deal. Just like my steak meal prep, I keep things very simple. These chicken thighs are in the freezer. Whenever I want to eat chicken thighs, I take out 4 or 5 pieces, leave them out to defrost for a few hours, come back, cook them up, and eat. All right, so I'm back. My chicken is defrosted, but before we start pan searing this chicken, I want to share with you guys a cocktail recipe that I made recently. My friend Jenny, she lives in Hong Kong, but she's originally from Wales in the UK. She's been on me to create a cocktail and to name it after her. So I've been working on this and I think it's pretty much done. So I will make this cocktail for you today. It's called the Welsh Witch. So this cocktail is basically a riff on a Clover Club. So we will be working with these ingredients here. So we got some simple syrup, some lemon juice, creme de mure, which is blackberry liqueur. This is homemade. Elderflower liqueur, and some botanist, which is Isla dry gin. And of course, an egg and a little bit of lemon zest. All right, so we're gonna start with a little bit of simple syrup, about 1/4 ounce, just shy of 1/4 ounce. Follow that up with 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, and then 3/4 ounce of creme de mure. And then we have some elderflower liqueur. We are gonna put in also maybe 10 milliliters or just over 1/4 ounce. The last ingredient, the gin, we're gonna put in about 1.5 ounces. Add some saline solution, about 5-6 drops, and then we're gonna give that a dry shake. Next, we're gonna add some ice to our shaker tin and chill this drink down. All right, so we got a chilled coupe, and now we're just gonna double strain into the coupe. Last but not least, we're gonna take a little bit of lemon zest and express the oils over the cocktail. And there you go, the Welsh Witch. Look how pretty that looks. Oh, that's a nice drink. It's very easy to pound back a few of these very quickly. I'm almost half done. All right, I'm gonna save this for later and I'm gonna get started on the chicken. All right, so the chicken's ready to go. I'm just gonna turn on the stove, put it to high, and just like with the steak, I'm just gonna wait until that pan gets piping hot and there's smoke coming off the pan. Once the pan is to temperature, I'm gonna put those chicken thighs into the pan, skin side down, so that I get a really nice sear on that side. After the skin side gets a really nice sear, I will flip those chicken thighs over, let it cook for another minute and a half before I take it off the heat, and let the residual heat do the rest of the cooking, because I want my chicken thighs to be nice and tender and juicy and not overcooked. After about 3 to 5 minutes, those chicken thighs will be perfectly cooked, and then what I'll do is I'll chop them up into smaller bite-sized pieces, plate them, and then enjoy. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful, juicy, tender, perfectly cooked. So my chicken is ready. It's perfectly cooked. It looks juicy, tender. It smells delicious. I don't use any seasoning. There's no salt, no pepper that goes on top. Of course, I do eat it with sriracha. And yesterday I made some homemade Mexican hot sauce, so I'll be trying this out. It's pretty spicy. But yeah, to everyone who's out there that's saying like this is not the best way to cook chicken, you're absolutely right. It probably isn't, but it works for me. Again, it's very easy, and this is what I do for my carnivore diet. Just try to keep things as simple as possible. Thanks again for joining me. If you have any opinions, thoughts, suggestions, of course, you can always leave them in the comments down below. Otherwise, I'm gonna be enjoying this chicken. See you next time. Oh, damn, that's spicy. Oh, that's nice.